Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to episode number 11 of the Vertical Red Hardcore Nuzlocke series here on the channel. It's Giovanni 1 number day. We're doing Giovanni 1. We're also going to be doing two Rocket Grunt guards. So he has two guards. He has a left and a right. They're two double battles. We'll be doing those as well. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And I'm going to go ahead, and here is the first team of the day. It is a Slacking, Galarian, Wheezing, Crobat, and Diplin. So a scary but doable team. It's not shouldn't be too bad. I think I've already gone ahead and prepped for the first one off camera. Obviously, try and not have to cut immediately for that. But we are in the elevator, going down to the basement. The team I have concocted for this is very simple. We have Grimmsnarl, who's going to fake out the Slacking. Gardevoir will KO the Wheezing. We can double protect, and we can kind of switch around and go from there. Every Pokemon on my team has Protect, so I can count the Slacking Truant turns, because that actually saves my life and makes me easier. And that's just kind of a strategy that's been developed for this battle in particular, so we can make it happen. This is the left guard. Here we go, jumping straight into the action today, no dilly-dallying whatsoever. Wheezing Slacking combination, we know it's coming. Grimmsnarl and Gardevoir underway. Neutralizing Gas is tough, but that's okay. We fake out here, and Psychic Noise should do it. I didn't technically calc it, but I'm fairly confident we'll KO the Wheezing with Modest. Wheezing does not have great special defense. I would be correct. Okay, number one down. Slacking will be Truanting this turn as well. Looking at what we have, there's a couple of different things that could happen here, but I think we're going to Sucker Punch and Psychic Noise. So I think I take one hit, whatever it tries to do. I should live one Sludge Bomb. I do live one Sludge Bomb. I do get poison though, so that's not ideal. But we're going to go ahead and proc our Citrus Berry. That poison makes this not ideal. Slacking's Truanted this turn. This will take down the Crobat. Bingo. Alright. And we should have this, no problem. Now we're just going to do a double protect this turn. Don't need to risk anything. We're not going to risk anything, so just protect and protect. Just double protect. Keep our... Ooh, voice crack, pardon me. Double protect, keeps it safe. Goes for Body Slam, goes for Giga Drain. Gardevoir probably has to switch here, so we will Spirit Break and do some damage there. And we'll go ahead and bring in Infernape, I believe, so we can have our Slacking answer here. Because I want to be safe. Say Slacking's going to Truant, he's going to move around. Spirit Break, it shouldn't KO, honestly, because it has the... Yeah, it won't KO. We do drop the special attack. Giga Drain shouldn't get as much recovery, so we should still be able to KO him in 2 turns. Because now we protect and protect. Keep ourselves safe during the Slacking turn. And honestly, it just makes it easier to do. It just makes it super simple. Alright. We can go ahead and Spirit Break. We know that will KO, and we can close combat the Slacking. This should do the trick, and that should do it to where the first left guard is down. Now we have to go prep for the second right guard, which is a Shiftry lead, Talonflame, Toxicroak, and Electros. Much more annoying team, to be honest. This is the scarier of the two, if we are completely honest with ourselves. So, I'm going to cut. We're going to go prep for that team real fast, and we will be right back. Alright. Locking on in, next is Rocket Grunt Guard Right. I can't speak English. He's on the right side of the screen. He is Shiftry, Talonflame, Toxicroak, and Electros. Also, if you're noticing anything different, yes, it's like several hours later from the last video, in case you were curious. Or several hours or after the first recording. So, yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but we're getting through. This is the team we're facing. I am electing to actually bring the exact same team. I just need to shift a couple of Pokemon around, and I should be fine. So, if I'm honest, should be pretty doable. I don't think we'll run into too many issues. I should be a little careful is all, but I think we should be A-okay. So, Talonflame and Shiftry come out. We are going to go with Zekrom lead instead this time, because we are going to fake out and Thunderfang. Nothing else really super effective on me. Still on the shift tree, so I think we should be okay from the shift. Oh, I guess he has X Scissor. I didn't really consider X Scissor, but he Leaf Blades. So X Scissor, it's like neutral. So this is like neutral damage. Does okay damage, so not quite as, a little bit more than I was hoping for. Next we can Spirit Break here, and then we actually get the Zen Headbutt for free. Because we have Psychic coverage, so that's going to take out the Toxic Rope. Quite effective. Crit hit does not matter. Luckily we get Zen Headbutt. He's going to low kick my Zekrom, doesn't do too much. Spirit Break is super effective, and we should, yep, we'll take him down to Sash. Exactly what we're looking for. And the last Pokemon to come out is the Electros. I'm not going to stay in with my, I'm not going to stay in here. I am going to go to Gardevoir. I just want to be safe. We'll go out to Gardevoir. That way, because I think he's going to Dragon Pulse. Sucker Punch out the Shift Tree. We can take down the Shift Tree. And he goes for T-Bolt into Grimmsnarl, actually. So he doesn't actually go for Dragon Pulse. That's unfortunate, but fine. They doubled into Grimmsnarl this time. Okay, not too bad. And honestly, I'll just switch here just to be safe. I can go Xurkitree. And then we can just Psychic Noise. It's not really healing, but I guess he gets Giga Drain. But we'll just go ahead and get max damage as we can on this thing. It's a decently bulky Pokemon, so probably need a couple of hits. Hit the Toxic Chain proc, actually. That's kind of big for us. T-Bolts into Gardevoir. This is its strongest move. 115 special attack. It'll definitely do some decent damage. But the poison will ensure that we are able to finish it. Signal Beam, Psychic Noise, and we're on to Geo 1. So Geo number, or the Rocket Gun, the guards are down to 2 grunts on the left and right. And now it's just doing Geo. So now comes the fun part of the day, which is actually taking on Giovanni. So, what does Giovanni's team look like? Well, let me pull it up for you really fast, right before we just go to, before we cut and go build the team for it. The team this is the team he has. He has Nidoking lead, he has a Honchkrow, an Infernape, Orthworm, Kangaskhan, and Veluza. It's a very hard to beat team. These are kind of the battles that are really scary, is these Giovanni fights, because they're really unpredictable sometimes the way that they play. There's also setup. There's a Kangaskhan Power Punch, which gets 2+2s. You get Shed Tail, Swords Dance. Almost everything's about like 3 Pokemon have setup, so if he gets into Shed Tail for free, it does a lot of damage. So we always seem to run into some issues with these typically. I'm hoping not to run into too many issues, but we'll have to wait and see. We will return here in a moment with my team. Okay, jumping back in. Iron Bundle will take care of the Nidoking. We have a Wakan Berry on him, should be fine. My Lotix here is built bulky. I say built bulky. It's got defense plus nature for the Honchkrow. Aerodactyl can take care of the Infernape. He has Motor Drive. Charizard should be able to take plenty of hits from Orthworm. Annihilate is here. I actually need to give Annihilate a Colbur Berry instead of what he has. I think he has just a Citrus, and then the Hydreigon as well. Let me just flip the berry real fast. I do need to flip the berry. I forgot. Just to give a Colbur to him. Colbur. Okay. I don't think Annihilate will need it, but that's what we're doing. Oddly enough, I feel surprisingly confident for doing Giovanni, because I kind of feel like my team actually does really well, and I have some Mons with abilities that make this doable. Which is surprising, I don't normally say that. But Nidoking's up first. I got to Iron Bundle, who is beyond quick. So where's an Ice Beam? If this doesn't KO, I kind of expect it to. I'd be a little surprised if it didn't. I didn't calc anything, to be honest. Yeah, Iron Bundle gets a KO, so we're off on the races there. Out comes the Veluza. Okay, Veluza's kind of scary. I don't have... Unfortunately, I'm not carrying Icy or Freeze Dry, so I'm just going to Flip Turn. Because I Flip Turn on the bundle, so we'll just Flip Turn. And we go out to our Hydreigon. Hydreigon, it should eat really well, resists and is immune to its water. It resists its water coverage and it's immune to its psychic coverage. So we should be good there. And 1 Dark Pulse should take this out. So I'm not too worried about this. Aqua Cutter, we resist because we're Dragon. Yeah, see, we eat. Dark Pulse should take a KO, I believe. It will. And that gets us 2 Mons down. One of the scary ones gone in Veluza. Out next comes the Infernape. So this is probably close combat, which is scary. I don't really want to go out to Aerodactyl on a clean switch, so we're going to go out to our Annihilate. Because I don't think he sword stances. Yeah, he close combats. I don't want to take any damage here. And now I have to go out to Aerodactyl. I think he probably Pyro Balls, but I resist the Pyro Ball. He actually SD's there. Okay, I actually do need to pull up my calculator because I am in trouble a little bit now. Because Aerodactyl's kind of not super bulky. So I might be in trouble, to be honest. So we are I always misspell Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, we're 50. Versus Infernape of Geo. +2. We might actually be in a lot of trouble here. I didn't think. Wow, close combat actually takes me out, I think, from this range. Wow. Okay, we're in trouble actually. We're in a lot of trouble. I don't outspeed and I don't KO. Or do I outspeed? I do outspeed. But we're actually in a lot of trouble here. I did not think about the facts. 43. It's actually a roll, believe it or not. Singles, yeah, it's actually a roll. Let's got Fireball's not killing me. I actually think I have to wing attack. I don't think I have a choice. I think I just have to let him go down and or hope I live. It's basically a guarantee Oko. But it just does so much damage. I don't think I could afford to risk it living, to be honest. That's just not an option. 156. What is Aerodactyl's speed? I should be able just to go out and flip turn for free. Yeah, 150. Okay. That's unfortunate. I didn't really want to throw away Aerodactyl, but it was one of those, I think I had to make that choice. I don't think there's any way. Flip turn. Now I gotta get to bait in who I want. And what's left? The Honchkrow is left. The Honchkrow, the Orthworm, and the Kangaskhan are left. If I go out to Charizard, I think this baits out the Kangaskhan, which is who I'd want out. So we're gonna do that. I think this baits out the Kangaskhan. It actually baits out the Orthworm. Okay. This is my answer to Orthworm, actually. We just Flare Blitz. There's no reason not to. We just Flare Blitz. We do as much damage as possible before we go down. And see if we can cancel. Does it cancel it? I think he might. No, he doesn't. Let's go. Flare Blitz again. So Charizard takes care of Orthworm. So now we just have the Kangaskhan and the Honchkrow left. And honestly, I think making that sacrifice, unfortunately, was the way to go. As much as that makes me sad. Go to my Milotic here. I'm hoping my Milotic takes these well. I didn't calc again. That was the only calcing I did because I wasn't sure. Does Drill Peck. That does a lot of damage. We can Ice Beam. Drill Pecks again. We live. And hopefully this takes it out. I don't have a plus special attack nature, so I'm not guaranteed this is going to KO. Dust lives. Okay, do I have priority on anything or anything outspeed? Honestly, Bundle probably can take one and should outspeed. So we'll go to Iron Bundle. But Bundle should be able to take one hit and I can just turn out to my answer. Because I have good defenses on Bundle. As well as I would have liked. Does the Sucker Punch take me out? I need to calc really fast on the Honchkrow. Honchkrow Geo. It's whether or not that takes me out. If it doesn't take me out, we're okay. Iron Bundle 50. I am at 60, 68. I'm at 52%. Can a crit Sucker Punch take me out? It cannot. Okay, so we can just flip turn. We do have speed. Perfect. Okay. And I always get to go out to our answer for free. So we go out to Annihilate for free onto the Kangaskhan. It can only crunch me. That's all it can do. And we should be able to do 2 Brick Breaks, and we should take this thing down, no problem. So this should be, we should be in the clear. Unless I missed something, but I don't think, I think we should be in the clear. I believe we're okay. I think we did dodge a bullet. I think we're good. He probably outspeeds me. He does outspeed me. What about Berry Nut Brock? Didn't I give it Cobra? Or does it only do it if it's super effective and it's neutral? Oh, it's because it's neutral. It's not super effective. I'm silly. That's okay though. That's irrelevant. I still live anyway, but I didn't catch that, unfortunately. That could have been bad, actually. But we're good. It's because it's neutral damage. It's not actually super effective damage because I'm fighting type. But honestly, Geodown, I had to sacrifice, unfortunately, I didn't want to sacrifice our Aerodactyl, but I feel like in that situation with no priority, I kind of didn't have much option. Infernape's one of those mons that just can sweep you completely. So to avoid that sweep, we had to make a sacrifice, and at the end of the day, I think that was the right decision because I didn't have anything that could really take care of it. To be honest, I thought I knew Aerodactyl was fragile, but I kind of thought he could take one. I was wrong. That's on me. That's on me. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today's episode of Radical Red. I hope you did enjoy. We have defeated Giovanni 1. Next up is Marowak, and into Silphco we go. I will see you all in the next video.